What it do, baby section video? We got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Week 14. And let me tell you something right now. Wait a second. This has been the one of the most hyped up games of this so-called rivalry that we're building with the Eagles. Eagles just got their backs blown out by the 49ers. And their whole thing was, y'all trying to say we got our backs blown out by the 49ers, but that was like 8 weeks ago. 10 weeks ago. So we're a completely new football team. Y'all just last week in your own stadium got y'all's backs blown out. They were pulling on your hair. They made you say their name while they were doing it. And y'all want to compare that to us. No, sir. No, sir. That's not it. That's not it. Can't even compare it. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, we come into this week. Y'all are coming to our place, and we blew your backs out. Blew them out. Y'all have no more back anymore. Spine is jello. It's flimsy. It's flimsy. We destroyed y'all. Dak for MVP. Dak for MVP. Cowboys Super Bowl bound. The Super Bowl bound. Your offense scored 2 field goals the entire game. Dak had a fumble, which y'all returned for a touchdown. That's how you got 13 points. We had 4 field goals. So really, if we were on point, we didn't even play good this game. If we were on point, y'all would have been out of the stadium by about 8:30. 8:30, y'all would have been done. It would have been quit. Marcus Mariota would have been in the game by 8:30. I'm telling you what it is. Calling it what it is. By 8:30, Marcus Mariota would have been in the game. He would have been in the game, taking snaps. Jalen Hurts would have been on the sideline. Literally. Kid you not. That's how bad it would have got. But y'all got lucky because the Cowboys, we didn't capitalize in the red zone. We didn't capitalize in the red zone. However, we still dropped 30 on y'all. We still dropped 30. Dak is... I've been saying this since last year. And I have never relinquished it because I have the eye for talent. I have the future vision to see the talent and how it can be displayed on the football field. See, I can see talent from a lot of different phases. I can see talent versus scheming due to coaching. See, that's me. I can see that. And last year I said I didn't care when the Eagles were 14-4 or 14-1 or wherever they were. I didn't care about that. I didn't care they lost 2 games all last year. I didn't care about that. I didn't care about when that made it to the Super Bowl because y'all beat a quarterback-less 49ers team. I didn't care about any of that. I didn't care about the fact that they almost beat the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I didn't care about that. I said the entire time. I stood 10 toes down the entire time. And I always said that Dak Prescott was a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts, and you're seeing it. First off, Jalen Hurts had one okay year last year. Where he was an MVP candidate. Did he win it? Did he win it? Did he win it? No. So last time I checked, he has the same amount of MVPs as Dak. Last time I checked, he has the same amount of Super Bowls as Dak. Yeah. Come on now. Don't be doing all that. No, sir. No, sir. First off, Cowboys by far better team than the Eagles. By far, we're winning the division. That's pretty much set in stone at this point because the Eagles are reeling. They're sorry. They're stinky at this point. So I don't expect the Eagles to be able to win the division. They have to win every single game and have us. Apparently how it goes is if we both win out, then the Eagles win. But the Eagles aren't winning out. We have 3 tough games. We have 3 tough games. Really 2. Probably be 1. And I think our toughest team we're going to face is the Bills. The Bills are a good team. They are. They struggle a lot in close games. So I think one of the things, let me see. Because if we play the Bills at home, I think we win. 100%. I'd be willing to put a lot of money on that. If we play them at their place, that's a different story. That'd be a close game. So we play the Bills at Buffalo, which is an issue. That is an issue. We play the Bills at the Bills. We still win that football game, though. That's going to be a tough game. I'm telling you. That's going to be a one-score game, and I think we win. I do. I have to take the Cowboys. It's a one-score game. I think we win. We are blowing the backside of the Dolphins. They are also have jello spine by the end of by the time we get done with them. No disrespect to Tua, but Tua, you may want to sit this one out. We don't need you to get hurt. No more concussions for you, buddy. Micah Parsons is going to be coming after you. All right. We don't need you throwing up any more gang signs. Tyreek Hill. Stephon Gilmore's going to put you in clamps. Yes. Well, actually, DaRon Bland probably is going to take Hill because Hill he's quicker than Gilmore. Gilmore can get with the physical, big body, HGH steroid taking, freaky, came out of a lab receivers. That's his style because he has that. He likes to play man. That bump and run, get up in your face type of man coverage, which is not DaRon Bland's strong suit. He can do it, but he's definitely a lot better with these quick, agile guys where you can body him off the ball and he has the speed to catch up. I'm telling you, Tyreek Hill's getting cooked by DaRon Bland. It's simple, and the Lions are dog water. I've never been a fan of the Lions. The Lions aren't that good. They're mid. They are mid. They're not that good. We're gonna blow their backs out. The only game I'm worried about the rest of this year is the Bills. That's the only one. That is the only one. I am telling you. Mark my words. We are destroying the Bills. I mean, we're destroying the Dolphins and the Lions. We are destroying them. The Bills are going to give us a run for their money. The 49ers are not winning out. I do not care what anyone says. The 49ers are not winning out. And I know they don't have a tough schedule. Let me see who they have left. They don't have a tough schedule. But they don't need a tough schedule to lose a football game. That's what I do know. Let's see. 49ers. Who they play next week? They play the Cardinals next week. Ravens. They're losing to the Ravens. Gotcha! They're losing to the Ravens and they're losing to the Rams probably. The Rams are not a bad team and they're a rival. So I don't care what anyone says. The Rams could easily beat the 49ers. Easily. And they are losing to the Ravens. So the 49ers don't have an easy schedule to cone out. If you're a 49ers fan and you say there's not a doubt that y'all lose a game, you're stupid and you don't know football. If you're an Eagles fan and you say we 100% went out, you're stupid, especially based on how you've been playing the last few weeks. Really the entire year if you're an Eagles fan. Because I said it before, y'all are last year's Minnesota Vikings. You win close games when you're not playing all that well, and then eventually it catches up to you and you start losing football games. It's as simple as that. So with that being said, I already said as a Cowboys fan, I can't say 100% we went out, but I have to say we probably do. Because I think at the end of the day, we probably can and will beat the Bills. But I'm saying the Bills will give us a run for our money. See, even as a Cowboys fan, I can admit that. It's you stupid, low IQ, non-knowledgeable 49ers and Eagles fans who think y'all are finna win out. You're gonna get cooked. You're gonna be at home on your crotch crying when you realize you have to go through Dallas to get to the Super Bowl. Dallas are winning the Super Bowl this year. I do not care. I do not care. I do not care. We're winning. We're winning. With that being said, we're gonna start talking about the football game because right now I'm just ranting. I just realized I didn't even talk about the game. I wasn't even talking about the game. First off, this is one of the better officiating games I've seen. They did a couple of BS calls, but this is some of the better officiating that I've seen this year. With that being said, Jalen Hurts is a bum. Fix your stance. See how this is. See, look at the stance right here. This is the type of stance. This is an MVP quarterback type of stance. All right, this is an MVP quarterback type of stance. You got Jalen Hurts is as low as Tyron Smith right here in his stance when he's taking snaps. Buddy, you look goofy. You look like an absolute cornball. What are you doing? What are you doing? Darius Slay, you know, people are talking how good he is. He's all right. He's all right. We were cooking him. We were absolutely cooking him tonight. James Bradbury was a one-season wonder. One season wonder. Hassan Reddick's good. Probably the best player on his team, to be honest. AJ Brown got he got clamped. Devontae Smith got ragdolled by Stephon Gilmore. Fumbled at the end like a goofball because he's built like a Rowley from Diary of the Wimpy Kids. By the way, hit the subscribe button, everybody. Not subscribers. White Chocolate tried to lay the boom on my man Ferguson and end up in concussion protocol. It's gonna get CTE. Don't ever try Ferguson like that again. Don't ever do that, White Chocolate. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Never do that. For some reason, Fletcher Cox, even though he's 45 years old, was still somehow performed better than Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter this game. Somehow, still he did. I don't know how. Big time game. You think that these two prime in their physical prime guys who are ready to show out and take dominance center stage, will come out and perform. No, they let the 45-year-old who has a barbecue stand at your local outdoor mall come out and show them up. What? Make that make sense to me. Make that make sense to me. For the most part, tonight we got everything we wanted whenever we wanted. We took advantage of y'all. They need to lock us up. The way we took advantage of y'all, they need to lock us up, arrest us right now. Go to the DA, your local DA, and tell them the Cowboys took advantage of y'all when y'all weren't ready for it. And just tell them what happened. Tell them straight up. We got a warrant out for our arrest at this point, Lord. We did y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you. We have a warrant out for our arrest the way we just did y'all. Now, here's what I will say. If you don't have Dak Prescott at MVP leading the race, you're a hater. You're an absolute hater. We have the best record in football. Dak Prescott is leading the league in touchdowns. He's looking the best. He's leading his team. He has to be MVP. Now, here's the difference. I don't want any of you idiot people, because I know there's going to be some idiots in the comments who try to say that, first off, Jalen Hurts can't even be in the running anymore. He can't. I'm sorry. He cannot be in the running. He cannot be in the running. So at this point, most people, if you have a common sense and a brain, most people are thinking Dak Prescott, Brock Purdy, Tyreek Hill, and you can say Lamar Jackson. I don't want to hear Christian McCaffrey. I don't want to hear it. He's good. He's just, come on now. It's not like he's doing anything spectacular. He's got a good year. But he's not doing anything like history breaking. So I don't want to, at this point, if he's not doing anything history breaking, I don't want to hear about it as a running back in a team full of talent. Let's shut up, please. So we have Tyreek Hill, Brock, Dak, and Lamar Jackson. I don't think you can put Lamar Jackson because Lamar Jackson's not playing as good as Dak Prescott has this year. Sure, his team has the same record, but he's not playing as good. And if you remember at the beginning of the year, I literally said that the Ravens are going to be very good this year. They're going to make the AFC Championship game. I said that because I have the football knowledge that y'all don't. But, like I said, Lamar Jackson, I just can't put him there. Tyreek Hill, Brock Purdy, and Dak Prescott. Now, normally it's a quarterback award. So you could say most likely Tyreek Hill's not winning it. So we're really talking about Brock Purdy and Dak Prescott. And if you want to be a dummy and say that Brock Purdy should win it, I ask you why. Because let me ask you this. If you take Brock Purdy out and you put a backup in there, do the 49ers have the ability to win games still? Yes, they do. Do the 49ers still probably first place in the division? They probably are. They probably are still first place in the division, even if you put in another quarterback there. A backup quarterback. They probably still are. You put Sam Darnold in there. I know he's not that good. You put Jimmy Garoppolo in there. I know he's not that good, but they probably are still winning their division. I can't say the same thing about the Cowboys. Dak Prescott, unlike Brock Purdy, is the leader of the team, and he is playing the best out of everyone on the team. I don't want to hear about Brock Purdy throwing a 5-yard pass to Deebo Samuel and him taking to the house. I don't want to hear about his screen pass to Christian McCaffrey that he took 55 yards. I don't want to hear about a 10-yard slant that Ayuk took 70 yards to the house. I don't want to hear about a 5-yard out route that Kittle took 60 yards. I don't want to hear about that. I don't. That's very good coaching, good scheming, surrounded by playmakers. Dak Prescott is playing immaculate football. He's playing the quarterback position better than anyone in the league. And if you don't realize that, you don't know football. I'm sorry to tell you that. Dak Prescott for MVP. Cowboys to the Super Bowl. Long live the Cowboys. 49ers are okay. They're good. They're not on our level. And the Eagles are trash, trash, trash. Anyways, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I'll next.